Yeah, youngster, I'm not a big fan of weight cutting in combat sports. I think it's dangerous for the athletes, and both sides of it, right? The guy cutting the weight is depleting himself and potentially putting himself in danger, and then a larger athlete competing against smaller guys is putting the smaller athlete in danger too. One of the most prolific weight bullies right now is David Benavidez, and it's one of the reasons Canelo Alvarez refused to fight him. You know, people are like, well, why won't you fight David Benavidez? Well, he drops so much weight. You know, when he gets in there afterwards, he's a gigantic human being. And Canelo's compact. I wouldn't call him small. You know, he's very muscular, but he's compact. Another guy that people don't really like to talk about as a weight bully, and I don't think they think of him that way, but sorry, it's a fact, is Conor McGregor. I mean, Conor is a weight bully of the highest class. You know, got down to featherweight, got down to lightweight, but you know, all his techniques, and they're sensational. Like, I love watching him fight at welter and whatnot. But as sensational as his techniques are, they don't carry the power they do in the lower weight classes. And it's really interesting to me. Some people go down, they get depleted. Some people go down and their chin gets chinny, right? Like, but guys like David Benavidez and Conor McGregor, that doesn't happen. So I don't know if there's a scientific way to explain that. I don't know the answer. I mean, I do know that MMA, unfortunately, took from wrestling a lot, right? Because it's a component of MMA. So, you know, as coaches force you and they force me to cut weight classes unnecessarily, people did that in MMA for a while. They, you know, if you lost a fight, cut a weight class. When you lose a fight, probably one of the last things you want to do is cut a weight class, right? Because what you're going to do is you're going to take away some of your strength, you're going to take away some of your endurance, you're going to take away some of your game by losing weight like that. So that's exactly the wrong advice, and unfortunately, it was conventional wisdom for a time. My training partner for a while, Jason Lambert, you know, he's a 205 fighter, but he was a short guy, like 5'9", 205. Lost fight, oh, Jay, you got to go to 185. And Jason at 185 is emaciated. Like, he couldn't fight there, and I couldn't fight there either, you know. And some people just have different bodies, and it's hard to make that decision. I don't know that. All that having been said, I don't know what the solution is to stop it. I don't think there is a perfect solution for anything. Some people don't have a weight class. Kelvin Gastelum is a prime example, right? Bouncing between welterweight, which his body was too small for, and middleweight, which was woefully too small for. His body was too big for welterweight, woefully too small for middleweight. So, yeah, man, it's just one of those things in the fight game, and life's not fair, right? Like, sometimes you're not born with the perfect body. And, you know, I've talked a lot about MMA taking a lot from boxing. Like, they don't have the junior weight classes. Well, not having the junior weight classes is not giving everybody the chance to self-actualize and fight at their best. But I get it. It's a money issue, and it's a, you know, control issue. So we'll see where it goes. Eventually, I imagine they'll have them. And read my book, Warrior of the Light.